Good morning! Not really. It's Tuesday and I'm very sleepy. I want to go back to bed, but no. It's Tuesday and it's kitchen day, and it's the day I get projects in the kitchen that need to get done. So we're going to talk about today how not only do your boobs droop over time, but so does your pantry. Do you want to see what I mean? Yeah. You ready? You ready? Okay. You sure? Okay. Look. Your pantry droops over time just like your boobs do. See? See that? Oh my goodness, right? I actually reorganized this pantry. Okay, the first pantry video that you guys saw, I reorganized it again after that, just I want to say in May, before I got my camera back, and so if I still have that footage, I'll show you what I did. But now, since May, I need to reorganize it again. It's gotten out of control. Just life happens, you know, and things get shoved and stuff. So, yeah. Look at it. This rack fell and everything's just... So, yeah, today I'm working in my pantry. I've been wanting to do this for quite some time. I've just been putting it off. You know, procrastinating. So, what I'm going to do today is reorganize this. But what the sad thing is, it's going to trickle into every cabinet. But I'm going to try not to let that happen. I'm just going to focus on in here. And whatever I need to put in other cabinets, I'm going to put in a box. And then I will get to that like next week or another night that I have free this week. I don't want to do what I usually do and create like a project and then another project and then another project, because I do it all the time. It drives Derek crazy. I just don't have time for it. And with the construction in the house, it just wouldn't be fair. So today I'm focusing on this bad boy, and I'm going to get her a new bra. We're going to lift her up. She's going to look good. So stick around. I'll show you what I've done. Right now from Motivation, I'm watching Call the Midwives, but I might need to put some music on. But I might actually need to go get a Coke because I'm very tired this morning, so I might need to escape with Shailene, go get a soda. It's 9 in the morning. And I really need a Coke. Okay, so when you look at this and you go, oh my word, where do I start? Because I thought, oh, I'll show you that after when I'm all done. But I even stopped and looked and go, okay, where should I start? And I thought, I bet that's what everyone thinks when they look at such a big project. Where am I going to start? So I thought I would start with the floor, clear everything out so I have room to get in, and sort through that first. Get rid of anything that's old, get rid of anything I don't use. If I haven't touched it in the last 6 months, pitch it. Because we have all those kitchen gadgets, you know what I mean? But if it's something that we use, but maybe not all the time, maybe I could go put it down in the food room. So I'm going to start with the floor and focus on that first, because this could get you to where you're like, no, I'm not doing it, and shut the door. So no more of that. So right now I'm going to focus on the floor. Look at this, shoved in the corner of the pantry floor, a nice 31 lunch tote. Oh, are you serious? Go through your stuff, people. You'd be surprised what you have. Yeah, you want that thermal tote? So that's going to be nice now that I have that. Goodness gracious. You know, if I had cleaned out this pantry before we started school, I wouldn't have bought Boston 2 lunch boxes. He got a Spider-Man one and this one, because he always loses one, you know. Well, I still have this one, and I don't know if I bought him this because everyone else was getting a lunchbox last year, or if it was Jonah's. But then I have another one right here. Yeah. Oh, and another one right here. So yeah, I could have saved us some money if I had kept the pantry clean. Just another tip for you. Okay, the part that's... I'm going to just wash the floor underneath the shelf, because I'm still going to... Things are still going to fall to the floor, and I'll be wiping off the shelves. Things are going to still get onto the floor, but I just want to mop up what is under the shelf. Oh, there's a Cheerio. So, because they're stickies, and that way when I put stuff back, the floor is clean. So I'm just gonna mop underneath the shelf. Yeah, this project might take, I gotta hurry up and get it done. I gotta kick it into gear. If you guys watched my corn chowder vlog, I showed a clip of me and my friend Jo. She was my old roommate in college. She just called me. She's in town. Her grandpa died. So she's in town from California, so they're going to stop over for soon. So I need to hurry up and get this project done. So can't wait to get my arms around her. Oh, I love her. So I'm going to hurry up and get this going. But just know that you might see me in different clothes, or it might be dark outside. I have a feeling that this might take me all day, but I'm gonna hurry. I got caffeine in me and I'm ready. So I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. This is one of the buckets that was over here. And here's the other one. This one I keep potatoes and onions and big bags of rice under there. So this one's like all those little gadgets in my kitchen that we get around to using. I'm gonna go through it and see, do I really use these? Have I touched them? Now these are Halloween cookie cutters. I have not used them. I really don't think I have. But I do have a huge collection of them downstairs. I'm going to go put them in the box. So, and we all have these little fun gadgets. These are ice cubes that go, that are made to go long, so you could slip them into bottles. We've never used this. Like, we used it once, and I haven't touched it in a year, so guess what? Garbage. Now this goes to something. My mother-in-law gave it to me. And I remember almost tossing it out last time. Then I saw her using it at her house, and I can't remember. So I'm going to hold on to this and ask her again. I think it goes to something. So yeah, I'm going through all these gadgets, throwing these away. And I am just going to huck things, okay? Things that we have not used. So what I'm doing now is I'm doing the bottom shelf. I wipe down this section and put back what we use all the time, which is the toaster and my 2 crock pots. We always use them. And my wheat grinder when I make bread. And I'll show you guys that sometime. So right now I'm just wiping down the shelf and then wiping down the walls, because the walls get nasty too. Don't forget your walls. So, and then I will put back what we're going to use. I'm going to put the food saver machine downstairs because I only use it when I'm doing freezer meals, so I can just take it out when I need it. So that's going to go downstairs, so that leaves me more room. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Going through what we use the most, keeping it up here, what we use occasionally down in the food room. Okay, bottom shelf done. Things I use all the time. Our Bosch bread maker mixer. So our Bosch, our steamer, like our rice steamer, and our normal steamer, our Vitamix, our wheat grinder, our 2 crock pots, and the toaster. So, now this bucket here is full of grain. I have buckets of wheat downstairs. So this is our bucket of grain that I keep up here. So I'll put that over here in this corner. I have this big stew pot. I love this big guy. Oh, all right, here's the cover for it. I always wash it when I use it. It's a little dirty up top, but that's what happens when you keep them on the floor. So I'm gonna put him in the corner. Okay. Shelf. This is where I usually keep the cereal, the breads, and Tupperware. So, yeah, this might coincide with this top shelf. So I'm going to work on these because it kind of is 2 in 1 here. So, okay, I'm going to start pulling things out, create an orderly, organized system. Okay, so far I have some sort of baking system with what we use now, like peanut butter and honey and a little bit of box stuff and pasta and all the herbal teas and gluten-free baking stuff. All our mixes like taco and fajita. I have a lot of them downstairs, but stuff during the week get put up here. Still trying to figure out where to put this stuff. So I got that. A little bit of this might change, but... And now, right now, I am just going through the good old Tupperware bins, finding what matches. And I know there's a lot of things that are supposed to be here are shoved in the cupboards, but I will attack the cupboards next Tuesday. I'm trying not to make a bigger project than it is, and I do that a lot, and I'm doing it pretty much for Derek's sake. So yeah, so right now I'm matching Tupperwares, and I'll put those that don't have a match in a box, and I'll find its partner later. And once I go through all the cupboards within the next week, if I don't find a match, it'll get tossed out. So I plan on not keeping it long. So yeah. So right now, going through all the Tupperware. Okay, I just want to show you guys something. These are the Ball containers, you know, made by Ball. And they're used for like freezer jam. They're wonderful. Well, I love using these also for the kids for lunch and Derek for their lunches because they screw on. Like today I gave them fruit salad and some other bins that we have, and I'll show you this another time. But, well, I might have showed you them in the buffet video. But these are great too. Like you put the lid on and you screw it on. So if you're giving them like fruit salad or anything, it won't leak out. That's why I love these. They pop in and then they twist. So they're very secure. So I love these. So I use them for canning, but I also use them for our needs. So just a good tip if you're looking for some good Tupperware. Hey, it's the next day. And I'm going to show you the pantry. So it took me probably until about the kids got home yesterday when I was done. A little bit after the kids got home because my friend did stop by, and so yeah. So this is what I have. It's not perfect, but I think I gave the girls a lift, if you know what I mean. So let's check it out. Okay, floor's clean. I keep the trash can in here, just so you know. Okay, so down here is stuff that I don't really have room. That's vinegar and that's canola oil. I buy this at Costco, and then I fill up this jar with it. I think I showed you this. If I just did, I'm sorry, because I was filming yesterday. This basket has all of our lunch boxes and 31 bags in there. So I have my Bosch. I love this thing for mixing. If you have a KitchenAid, fantastic, but a lot of KitchenAids can't do the heavy duty things and you can break them easily, and so I love Bosch. So the next shelf up from this is, I don't know what to call it. Okay, this one has all our garbage sacks from Costco, napkins, straws, chip clips. Okay, I keep all of our baggies, Reynolds wrap, Saran wrap, all of that in that bottom drawer. Okay. I don't need to keep any paper plates or plastic forks because they go in my buffet thing that I had showed you earlier, right there. Okay, so this one kind of holds any box things that we're going to be having for dinner or snacking on right now. So I have 2 boxes of penne gluten-free pasta. That's for Sunday's dinner. We're having pasta and I might be making meatballs. Here's some breadcrumbs, the barbecue sauce up on deck. So just kind of snacky stuff, I guess. Here's our cereal. This one's Frosted Flakes. That one is rolled oats. So this back corner, sorry guys, the lighting's horrible. This back corner is all our herbal teas and chocolate milk and cocoa powder stuff, hot chocolate stuff. So all my Lipton herbal teas are back there. And here is our snack aisle. This holds all our bread. All the big package of tortillas that I always buy at Costco, they're right here. And all the bread stacks up on top of it. We go through boxes of chips all the time with the kids' school lunches, so I put them here. And any other snacks. This could randomly change due to what we're eating and when I buy things. So this is their snack bins. They can come in and get a snack after school. I don't use their snack buckets that much during the school year, except for now for Shaylee, because they're in school, so when they come home, we'll have a snack. They eat, do their homework, go to bed. They don't do a whole lot of snacking once they have their after school snack, so I don't mind having them this low. Weekends I will pull out their snack bucket though. Okay, up here is my baking bin. It holds all my baking needs, chips, chocolate chips, baker's chocolate, coconut, shredded coconut, things like that. It's in here. This cookie I pulled out of my food storage. We need to use it. I think we'll bake them up and give them to somebody. This can of cinnamon my friend gave to me because I just ran out. This holds all my extracts. And back here holds all my cupcake holders and sprinkles. And this bin holds kind of like the condiments for upstairs. You know, here's your oil. I have my olive oil. This is my pea protein powder for my veggie drinks. Like honey and peanut butter. So that type of thing goes here. This holds all of our grains, rice, macaroni, any box things that we're using for dinner. My orzo for my pilaf. Things like that that I don't want to store downstairs that we need to, like packages that we've opened. Like this pasta goes to my chopped salad. Stuff like that is all in here. I've got a bag of quinoa. These are elbow macaroni if I want to whip up Shaylee some mac and cheese. Like I can make a white sauce. Oh, I need to show you my white sauce. To-do list. Okay. And I could just whip these up for her, make her some mac and cheese, my sticky rice. So yeah. And then way back here, I have a thing of dried onions that I use in my beef stew. Ooh, that's another one I need to show you. Back here is my gluten-free bin. Everything that I use, gluten-free flours, everything is in this bin. Over here, it's kind of like some more of the baking stuff. I have flour. This is my coconut oil. I use it for everything, cooking and for body. Sugar, powdered sugar, brown sugar, shortening, honey. And this is white bread flour. And then you probably remember this from the other video that I did. This holds all our cans. I put these 2 rows green beans, so we're not always running down when I want to heat up green beans for the kids. No matter even if it's like the dorkiest dinner, littlest thing, like grilled cheese in a can of soup, I'll whip out those. I mean, it's always good to have them. The kids love them, so I have 2 rows of them. This is whatever's up on deck that I bring from downstairs. I put it in here so I don't have to run downstairs. So, okay, I did things a little differently up here. This container's holding our garlic, and this container, so if I want to use it, this is going to be a pain, but we're still working through the glitches here. I have some other glitches I noticed after using it last night and today that I'm going to change up. This is going to be I'm going to have to change this too. This holds all our spices and yeast and fajita mixes and taco seasoning. Up here, this is where I'm like, lots of thinking. These are my griddle, my bed, like breakfast tray, muffin tins, some of the glass covers, pots covers are up here. Now here's where I might change it, okay. This is all Tupperware, this is all Tupperware. They have matching lids and everything. And then back in that corner is my deviled egg holder and like my trays for like veggie dips. You know, the round veggie trays there in that corner. Now, it's nice having them up out of the way, but ooh, was it a pain last night putting dinner, leftover dinner for Derek for lunches, reaching, so I don't know. But for right now, they're up there. This is just an empty box. Popcorn. Whirly popper for the popcorn holders, salad spinner, some serving trays, some empty ice cream bins that I love to use when I have a ton of soup left over. And I could throw that in the freezer. These are 2 traveling cake pans and my Pampered Chef cookie sheet. And these are all tins for when I make a meal for someone. I keep them where I could see them so I know. And I deliver meals or treats in those to neighbors and friends. So, yeah, that's the system I got going on right now. Give your pantry a lift. Things start drooping. Look in yours, you'll notice everything's like because this is like a main room in the house. Everyone's in there, so we'll see how it goes. If I end up changing a couple of things, I'll let you know. Oh yeah, this is where I keep all my aprons too, on the door. I got these 2 hooks in the dollar store, and I just drape them over each other. These are my Paris apron, and there's a few more aprons in the wash. But honestly, I go through these and destroy them quickly. Someone asked to see all my aprons, and I could show it, but it's going to be pretty boring. I go through them so fast that sometimes they get ruined, and I've thrown a lot of them away because I do wear them so much. So, okay. Lift them up, girls. Give your pantry a lift. And it feels so good to go in there. It just feels good. I feel like, oh, I'm gonna make lunch and keep everything clean, and kind of motivates you a little bit. So now you can end up going crazy. Don't go crazy. Like, there's so many cute ways of doing it on Pinterest, and you need to do what is gonna be reasonable for you. Yes, you can make it all pretty and things in mason jars, and there's, you know, baskets and da-da-da-da, but you gotta remember your budget. And is it going to be functional for you? Like, I've seen people's pantries where they don't have a whole lot in there. They store a lot, like, in their food room or storage room or somewhere else. But I don't want to go up and down the stairs all the time. So I do what I know that is functional for us. And I keep a lot of things on hand because I'm always cooking. I'm always making something for us or for somebody, or just doing something. I don't want to keep running downstairs. So everything that I know I'm going to use the majority of the time will stay up here. So, yeah, because I look at my sister-in-law's pantry, and it seems so empty, but she keeps everything downstairs, but I just don't want to go up and down. So I make it functional, I make it work. So even if you don't have a pantry this size and you have like a closet pantry, well, this is a closet pantry, but I remember our last house, you just open the door, it looked like a normal closet. Utilize that space too. You could do the basket system, that helps. And you could fit a lot in baskets. So I guess my biggest tip maybe would be baskets, or like I have those Tupperware bins. They help a lot. They hold a lot more than just putting things on your shelf. So, and then if you need something, you can just grab the basket and go. That's why I kept all my extracts in that one bin. It's so much easier just to grab that when I go baking, or my sprinkler bin, and then instead of rooting around in something. So that's my pantry. And in a couple weeks I want to do like a cupboard tour of what I've got going on, and the reason why I want to do that is because I am going to be scrubbing these cupboards down. Didn't do it in the spring. I don't think I did. I don't know. I don't think I did. So I'm going to be going through these cupboards. That's why I said, like, it can get crazy. The pantry could lead to one cupboard to one cupboard to one cupboard, which usually happens to me, but I was a good girl and didn't let that happen this time. So I'll show you how I'm going to do this. Yeah. So I hope that was helpful. It's always fun to see how people organize their pantries. I like seeing those videos. So yeah, if you have any tips for me how to make it better, please leave them. I'd love to hear it. And yeah, well, I will see you another day. Bye, my friends.